Okay, hello guys. So welcome to God of War 1 80% Energy Plus. I'm Medical VR. I'm here with my commentator, the Sage Bean.
I'm Sage Bean. I was in the chat just now.
Yeah. So let's start the run. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, I mainly run this category for the past years. I've been running this, and I found basically more than 40, more than 50 time saves actually, probably, in this game. And I made like 106 possible, 105 possible with the stuff that I found. People used to say 106 was super hard before I came in and found a lot of stuff. But I never played very well. Like, I'm only top 5 in the road with 111. But you know, I could maybe get a good run going and show you all some time saves. That's my introduction.
Yeah. Game.
Okay, so for this first fight, it basically works a little bit in cycles. I'm just gonna concentrate a little bit to try and get it fastly. But you're trying to basically get some double kills, like those. And you see how I killed this enemy in the air, and for that the cutscene starts faster, because the enemy killing in the air doesn't have a ground animation of death. And I stun the enemies there to go to the trapdoor directly, instead of having to kill off them. Here we have some movement.
This is a roll cancel used by all the God of War games. You can then press there to cancel it. Let's see if you actually
Yeah, that's only available on God of War 1. That was the first Hydra. It gets killed quite fast because we're gonna talk about the costume later, but basically, yeah, it gives a lot of damage. That's just all you gotta know for now. And that Hydra just didn't do anything to us. 2 seconds. Okay, nice. Oh, what? It's RNG, by the way. Come on, man. But the RNG is not helping me. Nice.
Yeah. It's a difficult skip, but like, it's like the alternative skip to do is like God of War games, at least in the facility, you like new players and
Oh, I missed the movement. Oh wow, that was my bad. It happens. This movement is quite tight. The camera changes a lot, so I'm just gonna do it kind of safely here. Yeah. The fastest way to do this is by only double jumping, right? And yeah, I kind of missed there because the camera changes too much in that part. It's unfortunate. But yeah, that harpy part is, as Sage said, it's very hard, but not only because of the skip itself, it's because it's RNG. For you all to have a notion, in that cutscene here, there are some people who get here like with 254, 245, 246 in the clock, and you know, it's only RNG based basically. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. It has like a 3 to 4 frame window, I think. No, it's actually, I think it's 2 to 3. This rope is pure energy.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, how much was that by the end of that? 450 something? 503. Wow. Yeah, that happens because like I missed the high jump 3 times and I missed hard to skip a lot. Yeah, it's basically the 2 tightest skips that there is in this part, and the cabin skip itself is kind of easy actually. But well, Seth is gonna now give a little bit of an explanation about the category, so feel free.
So no matter how much wine you consume or how many women you take to the spirit, nothing on earth could compare with the horrors, the pledge and
one of the biggest differences, the thing that kind of I have faithfully served the cause.
We request one final task of you, Kratos. Your greatest challenge awaits in Athens, where even now my brother Ares lays siege as we speak. Athens is on the verge of destruction.
Oh really? Oh my. Yeah. I don't know what happened. Oh my god. I forgot about that. Yeah. I forgot about that. Sorry guys. It's back. It's back.
Has a chance at defeating
But there are different strats.
And if I am able to do this, to kill God, then the visions, they will end.
Well, he's about to be right now.
complete this final task, and the past that will be forgiven.
This sex mini game. Basically, this upgrade of the Blaze of Chaos, it allows you to get the dash, get the stomp, you get Rage of the Gods, you get the Apollo's Ascension. All of those are very important for a lot of parts in the game. Mainly those 3 without Rage of the Gods. Like Rage of the Gods is only like a damage increaser, but like these other abilities of level 2 are all very important. By the way, this can happen anyway. They are very important for glitches later on in the game, even one that's about to come very closely. So pay attention. Yeah. Oh, by the way, this can happen. This can happen when basically, if you press select almost before you die, you gotta press select to pause. It's quite an annoying thing. I don't know why it happens. That select goes by accident. Anyway, here's ship skip. Okay, it's basically one of the breakout glitches that there is. Let me try to hit it. So this is in the batch of the new time saves. So this breakout glitch works because basically you're falling and the cutscene is playing. This is the rock clip, and now we're gonna do the swim glitch. So that's a lot to explain. Let's start by ship skipping. It's a breakout glitch. You activate you are basically falling while the cutscene is playing, and basically that makes Kratos, the game makes Kratos walk or be able to move during a place where he wouldn't be able to otherwise. Oh my god, I softlocked the game. No way. Oh wait. There is a way to save this. Wait, there is a way to save this. Calm down. This is the only way this is gonna be savable. Else we'll have to restart the thing because that's a soft lock. Oh my god. Yikes. I do. Let's see.
Hope you have to save file here.
Wait. Oh, okay. We're that's just a very big time loss. Okay, just a very big time loss. That's unfortunate, but the run is not dead, so we're gonna continue. That can happen, all right. You gotta be careful with how you go there. Basically, during this swim glitch, okay, and this is a swim glitch. Basically, the game never detected you went out of water, right? But you gotta be careful. Like, you gotta go back here to get a trigger. You hear the music. Okay, and now you go back, and you gotta be really careful with how you go here, right? If you go slightly wrong, you hit that cutscene. And if I didn't restart checkpoint fast enough, it will save a checkpoint there, and I would be able to come back to the game. And that trigger is basically this whole part here, that music trigger. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. But well, ship skipping is basically a breakout glitch. You walk while there should be playing a cutscene. The rock clip is used to get to the swim glitch, and the swim glitch itself is that glitch where you can swim in the air. You gotta get some precise triggers and do some precise movement, and I unfortunately missed it there because I had some bad movement. That's so unfortunate, guys. That's probably like a 40 to 50 second time loss. What's the timer right now? Yeah, yikes. Like that's already very worse than expected. It should be like 9 minutes or something. It's the best time like it's the expected time for this run, but that's unfortunate. Anyway, happens.
I'll explain Medusa. So Medusa, she's the only reason that we come here. I'll be what Medusa has been like we're not going to get again. First we need to actually break out into language, so the few that you can do it, you can touch water temperature.
Bad energy, oh my god.
And then here we have to be like, that's the stone.
Yeah, Medusa is trolling a little bit.
The range here, once you get Medusa, you have to use like use it as like a weapon. To make sure like those with that need it really if you complete the room that like kind of turns off and the magic no longer respawns differently, so we're just gonna not properly complete it and you just get out and the magic respawns for the rest of the game. Yeah. Doing some movement. I don't know if it's going to be follows the L1X, but it's actually if you move that trigger stars, it's very good for getting jumping over barriers.
Yeah, actually it even appeared a little bit on the ship skip. Basically from the fall of that second Apollo ascension is what gives the breakout glitch of that part. Now we are basically going backwards.
Hey, one of the things that we forgot to explain is when I mentioned the roll chances and the DNC, one of the moves we want is rush, so now we add that to our move set. We're now just doing regular roll cancels. You can see that we're also using the dash and combination of it to move faster and it's a little easier to control.
Yeah, and
it's been a while since
yeah, and this technique is called the roll dash. You can invert the order and do a dash roll instead. Both are useful, but it's not really about it being actually easier. It's just that it's a lot faster than just rolling.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Kind of so Lutigo has to swim in like certain ways, like earlier in the set, yeah. Basically, God of War, like all like the God of War games, you have to like move around to hit certain loading triggers. They made it so that you could like have a kind of big world like this without like straining the PS3. So we have loading triggers to it's kind of important that we get like all the necessary ones whenever we can. And it's kind of how like almost all the games work.
Yeah, even this camera thing that went kind of funny, it's a loading trigger for the next area. So you see there's gonna be a thing in the limbo there on the right side. Oh, that right there. It popped for 1 millisecond. But yeah, that's our visual cue to that loading trigger.
Sometimes the game will like interrupt you to load and you chunk level, like it'll literally just stop, hoping it'll just freeze, and then it comes, it says loading. Just like remember that, if you're gonna do stuff, like taking advantage of that, like later.
Yeah.
So what you're gonna do it in a little bit.
Right now, actually.
He's gonna use the time to like try and upgrade his weapons. You use the XP, the XP or the section in another other way. And then you just start to use it to upgrade the chaos stuff later. So you can take advantage of the loading times.
Yes, there was a very big loading there, so that's why I upgraded a lot. And now we gotta get this trigger right here, that's why we don't go directly. So we get this trigger and then we go. And now this area is loaded. So there's a lot of very small optimizations in this game in the last few years. Most of them were found by me, to be honest, not to like try to, you know, flex or anything, but there are some other people who have found a lot of stuff too. Like Nomi found the consistent setup for the ship skip. It was already a known glitch, but it wasn't known in a consistent way. And he found it with Reserva, and like there are some Kawa movement optimizations. There's some trash stuff too. Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of like the basic like skips and stress that we do also, like some of the oldest ones were found by the guy named Seth Hora. And there's like an entire YouTube video by the Lixer. I'm sure some of you know that name. The man who broke God of War in half. When the run is over, you should like watch that. You should also watch Akion's work of the history. We were talking about this, we were talking about like, when do we mention the videos? The God of War videos. There's not a lot of videos for God of War students.
Yeah.
The few that we did for
Yeah. Just 1 second. Here is it's a wrong warp. So basically, we load this area here, and now the camera is just gonna flip right here. I don't actually remember why this happens, but the wrong warp comes here. So we touch the blade there, and we go back, and the next area is loaded, and so this part here is gonna load us into there. Even though we went backwards, we went forwards. It's the only wrong warp, the only functional and useful wrong warp of the run. and now we're gonna touch the water here and proceed with our gameplay without stream glitch. So that skipped a lot of things. I can't even start to say how many things that skipped. But yeah.
Also, yeah, you people broke out of the swim by touching the water like I mean the sewers. That's not like the last video you can swim for like a while. You're gonna see it again. It's just not gonna be for several minutes. Also, then drop on the other way to fight. Or if you have 500 channel points, go to the
Yeah. There I had to kill the Cyclops in a specific way for it to give me a lot of orbs. And here's actually a very nice optimization that was like it's being implemented recently, which is to roll dash in the stair. People used to just fast roll in it some time ago. I actually missed a roll there, but it's fine. This is a very solid desert, even though that very big blunder during the first glitch, this first swim glitch, which was just very important. Yeah.
In this desert, what you have to do is like, there's like 3 signs, and they're gonna like start steaming, and you have to like slow them and track them down and kill all of them. It's gonna take you to like the next part of the game.
Kratos, the journey forward is perilous.
You'll see that in the
One
game.
you
You have
must
to watch this
complete if you are to have any hope of saving Athens.
Not all of the cutscenes are like. You don't watch every cutscene.
The box itself. It is the most powerful weapon a mortal can wield.
And with such a weapon, I could defeat him.
With the
Yep.
box, Many things
Um,
are possible.
Oh, we
And
just
so
done
much is
that.
hidden well,
What?
far across the desert of
Oh,
lost
there's an ad.
souls.
It's okay.
Oh,
rip.
There is safe
No, it's fine, it's
passage
fine then.
through deadly sands, but
It's
only
fine.
those who hear and follow the
There's
silent
no-
song will discover.
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
You must find the sirens.
It's a very big cutscene here.
Only they can guide you to Kronos, the Titan.
That's actually a very good moment. A very good moment for
Zeus has commanded him to wander the desert endlessly. The temple of
For
Pandora
a thing.
chained to his back until the swirling sands rip the very flesh from his bones. Stay true to the song of the siren Kratos.
yikes.
Your journey begins here.
Anyone want to
Where
meet
it
you?
leads you back to Athens
Come on.
with Pandora's box.
Yeah, I would be thankful.
Follow the song of the sirens, Kratos.
Yeah, as Saj said, here you normally have to kill the three sirens to proceed through the game and do a little bit of a battle. But we're just gonna do something a little funny. We're gonna do the funny.
Okay, so thankfully the ad only to direct you the cutscene, so you did not miss anything.
Yeah, so there's that clip. And now we just do that high jump there to skip a little battle there. And now this is the horn skip. It's used to skip having to hit that horn that was there. And it skips a cutscene basically. It's a little faster. It's a little a small optimization, it's not that big. By the way, there's a guy who rated me here. Obrigado, Igor Máximo, aí pela rede, cara. No caso, eu tô fazendo uma maratona. Então, assim, vê lá no canal da maratona, pô.
This we should explain the Portuguese. A lot of that was even
Yeah.
Diamond for the speedrun. He's really popular, so I really like not only the speedrun, especially for this. If you're not Brazilian, it's a question that I get a lot of why all this speedrun is just so
Yeah. Like, here the battle is basically consistent of killing those sirens with Medusa Gaze, which is quite easy. And you saw that some of them drops more orbs than the others. That's actually quite relevant for some upgrade routes. But generally, the better the orbs, the most time you can save later on in the game. And yeah, that's basically it, because you upgrade a little faster. And upgrading in this game is not quite like God of War 3 and 2, because you know, here the upgrade bar goes down very slowly. Anyway, thanks Nautical Turtle for this 1 month sub. Too armed with their speed. Wait, what's happening? He gave.
you a sub so that there's no more ads so that they don't get any.
Oh, they gave me. Oh, they gave me a sub for armed with the speed. So they gifted me a sub. Oh, okay.
Yup, they gifted the arm with the speed a sub to you. You just got one.
Ah. Ah.
For 3 days, Kratos climbed the sheer walls of Mount.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, that was stupid of mine to not remove the ads. I'm sorry. But thanks for the subs, guys. For the sub, I mean, yeah. Sorry. Yikes. I got confused a little bit. Yeah, here is lobby skip, my guy. There's panorama skip and all that. So.
Alright, I got you. So, basically, it's gonna be like panorama. When it says panorama, those cutscenes of God of War that like are in the game, you don't like cut to a scene like this. And it's kind of just showing you like the level or what you're gonna do or like your destination. That's what you mean by panorama. You can skip some of that or so if you're gonna skip that, after this long grip, he's gonna skip one of those steps or something, and it's gonna be like a, I think we call it chest skip, where you like tap into like chest in a certain way, and it's gonna flip into it. It avoids like it skips a bunch of times and it's like side flop technique. So it's just like a skip. At least on my end.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
Okay.
Oh,
got it.
right.
And then finally, lobby. Lobby is the first room inside the temple. So he's going to skip the entire room. You can skip the rooms of the floor, which is like inside of the temple. You turn like a giant frame and kind of rotates the room to unlock different paths. That's where his destination is.
Yeah, basically, I kind of was very slow actually. I avoided even doing a time save there with one square only. I did 2 squares, like Elon X, 2 squares and jump there. That's not optimal, but you know, I was scared I was gonna fall. And I mean, I already have a bad enough time because of that almost soft lock that happened. So, you know, yeah, that's kind of sad. But you know. So here's the first opportunity I'm gonna have to explain the roll dash, so I'm gonna concentrate a little. So the roll dash, no, the air shoe cancel, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, right, rip. But it's basically that. I missed there, okay? I missed the normal setup for the air shoe cancel, that's very sad. But like, the air shoe cancel is a very nice strat. It already happens quite a few times in the run already. There are some cancels in this game, so as Saj said, there is the fast rolling, which consists of a row cancel into a row cancel into a row cancel, and you keep going on. But that is one of the ways to cancel 2 movement. There is also the row dash and the dash row that are cancels, right? You're canceling the dash into another row and keep going on. But there are some ways, like you roll and then you Medusa to try to interact with something faster. That is a Medusa cancel. Or you dash and you Medusa, so you do the same thing. You want to interact with something, you want to gain more momentum. Anyway, those are the dash cancels and the roll cancels. But there's something called the air shoe cancel. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get to there. But like the air shoe cancel is very vital to save a lot of time in this run, throughout the run, right? Here we get the Blade of Artemis, and basically with it we can do the infinite jump, kind of that Saj being explained. It's not really infinite, we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
But
if I accidentally say infinite jump for some reason, like if I say high jump, I'm even referring to what looks like an infinite jump. It's not really infinite. Like the magic is really nice.
yeah, so basically normally this to get to this corridor you have to do a lot of things, including getting 2 shields. That's why this skip is called the shield skip. But yeah, I had to backtrack a little to get the trigger. I don't know if you all realized I didn't go directly to that part with the wood. So I got a trigger and then I went forward. Here I do some high jumps to skip having to basically break that wall there. So I just high jump over it. I get the chest for the upgrade route. I do another air shoe cancel here. And another interesting thing about the air shoe cancel is that it maintains your jump. So like, not it maintains your jump, it's like, after air shoe canceling, you always jump. So you can cancel that jump into a row, or you can cancel it by pressing defense as well. That is very precise, so I had to concentrate a little. Basically, okay, the whole reason why we are here in Challenge of Atlas is to both get that the Blaze of Artemis and get the skull. If we were in the normal game way, we would have to watch a very big cutscene, so it's actually just faster to just do Challenge of Atlas backwards instead of watching that cutscene. So here I just showed every single new time save of this thing, so I'm very happy. That was very solid, actually. Now we're gonna set up for something called the blackout glitch, which is Sag Bean is gonna get into later. There's the R2 cancel again, and you see I have right now I have the jump kind of reserved in the memory of the game. So like for example, I'm gonna show here just to show. I'm gonna rotate this 4 times and then I'm gonna release and look at my X. I never pressed X. Sorry, I never pressed X. Yet the game jumped. That's the thing of the R2 cancel. It's a very funny thing. Anyway, Sag. Yeah, say. Yes, say. Oh, I miscounted. I miscounted. Oh my god. Yeah, basically, and basically to get to that stair you'd have to kind of be on top of that roller and everything, and we basically skipped that whole thing too. Yeah, it's the Cerberus. Frick, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not dead. I was almost dead there. Here's a clip. It's not very hard to hit that clip, but sometimes if you don't hit it first try, the enemies can really freak you up. Even before that, the enemies could freak you up when you're going like in that part with the Cyclops. And yeah, that was very unfortunate, but I mean it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, because I basically skipped to the trigger by moving past it during the loading of the restart checkpoint. Yeah, basically that. But like here is we will proceed and go. Oh, by the way, this is an auto scroller. You can't really skip this part. You just get the chest and leave. You only need 3 for the upgrade route. On other categories you get all of them, but here it's not necessary. Here is just normal game progression. We are trying to get the challenge of Poseidon. By the way, this is the challenge of Poseidon, but that's not the main part of challenge of Poseidon. But yeah, we just go through those little cliffs here. Oh my god. Oh, Kratos sometimes can do that. It happened with me in the run. I don't know why that's happening lately. That's very unfortunate. Anyway, yeah, next up is the sacrifice room, and normally you'd have to kill. You explain the sacrifice stuff. I explain the glitch later. Oh my god. Fuck, yeah, I already missed. It's just unfortunate I have to do 10 high jumps here. Yeah, that's super unfortunate. I'm gonna have to do 10 plus 5. No, I'm actually gonna just do it the normal way. That's just very sad. I really wanted to show the new optimizations here, guys, but it's just unfortunate. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. Yeah, yeah. I got kind of nervous.
Yeah, that is what matters most. You actually got the skill. That is very difficult. Like, that's harder than it is. It's going to take like a while.
Yeah. So here basically, yeah, we get the trident here. The trident is basically very important for the game progression, and we are gonna show why later. But basically, oh yikes! I missed the high jump. That was because I rushed too much the high jumps. But anyway, here we just do this high jump here to skip some battle. Here basically. And you proceed to the swimming part of the Challenge of Poseidon. The trident also unlocks the dashing, so this is a dash. You can also cancel it with the circle, and that makes it a little bit faster. So every time you see me dashing, I'm probably also doing the circle along with it. So here's a floor clip. Basically now I'm swimming out of bounds. This is the first swimming glitch that's gonna be out of bounds. There's another one and there is one. But like unlike all the other two swimming glitches up to now, this one is out of bounds, and we basically just circumvent the whole area of this section, and we just go directly to the end of it with some precise movement in this part. So we just go like this, 3 dashes. The camera is gonna change. Oh, the camera didn't change, but that's fine. I can still work with this, like this and this, and boom, we are good. There's a tunnel right down here. Yeah, and I got the good camera even. Wow. Yeah, so that was the Challenge of Poseidon swim glitch. It's very precise actually. It's quite easy to get lost. About sacrifice skip, I am really sad that I wasn't able to show 8+4. Basically, oh, and that is a little jump. That is a little jump. Basically, once you get a grounded state, you can jump out of water, right? And once you jump out of water, you can basically do some funny stuff with that mechanic. Otherwise, you would just dive if you didn't have the grounded state. So that's nice that I hit that in the run. I am kind of inconsistent at that jump. Here you see how I slide it off of the ground there. That gives me another grounded state for another thing. But yeah, like yeah, sacrifice skip can be done in 8 high jumps and then 4. I unfortunately had to do it in like 17 high jumps instead of like 8+4, which is 11 and 12, right? That's just unfortunate. Anyway. There's the jump that I talked about, this double jump to skip the cutscene, and now Seth's gonna explain a glitch to come up.
Okay, so this glitch, so this is a fight against some centaurs. We have created the line so we have to take centaurs and over these circles and you're gonna do some like movement here and you sort of climb up to this ledge. When you climb up, you're gonna like stack 2 touches. So there's touching when you get on top of the ledge, and there's a button. When you press that button, another touch in place, so you can activate the first touch. And you can press R1 you get on the button, and you start the second touching, so you kind of have them playing at the same time.
And yeah, and 2 cutscenes playing at the same time in this game basically makes Kratos be able to move, just like what happened in Ship Skip, right? And yeah. So. Yep. Oh, I hit it. Yeah, because you basically have iframes during the roll, and you roll like through the ball while you have the iframes. Basically, we are going to go forward up until we trigger the next area, and then we're going to go backwards. We are going to avoid untriggering the next area, and then we're going to reach it from the out of bounds. So you're all going to see. By the way, I don't know why I added 1 there. That's not the normal movement, but okay, that's fine. We upgrade a little. There was a loading there. So this is the power of the iframes of the row, basically. we get the lamb glitch. Lamb glitch is another concept that we didn't explain quite a lot, but it's quite important. But yeah, we do some high jumps. We go like that. 2, 3. I'm gonna do just 1 plus, just to be safe. Okay, and now we go around this thing without untriggering the next area. So if we didn't go around that, it would untrigger the next area, and that would be really bad. Which this is the next area that I'm talking about. That was very close, by the way, to almost not hitting. But yeah, basically you would get to this arena right here by basically going in a rope section and all of that, and we basically skip all of that by going out of bounds with it. Anyway, so here's another rope skip. We basically would have to do a lot of movement to get to there, but we just do that and it's fine. Here's yeah. Yeah, by the way, this was Minotaur skip. What happens is, normally there would be a gate in that hole in the wall. There would be a gate there, and that gate is activated by like hitting the Minotaur crank there, like rotating it. But with those high jumps that I did on the wooden bridge, I basically skipped that. And once I skip it, there I basically skip 2 cutscenes of that gate opening and closing, basically. Yeah. Aren't you cancel there? That was perfect movement. You can explain this battle. Yeah. Yeah, and here's like a little movement to go. Oh, I missed it. No way. There's an L next there that you do to go down there, but I was too slow. That's unfortunate. Let me see my time. 32 minutes. I don't know if that's too bad. I think I can still finish this in under 1 hour 10 minutes. I don't know though. You have to see. Well, so from here on out, we're gonna get the school here, and basically we would have to get the school and go all the way back this staircase. But what we'll actually do instead is do some high jumps that are gonna skip this staircase, and it's also going to skip a panoramic. So that's a very good high jump. It's 2 on 1 basically. So yeah. That's the high jump. You fuse jump here. This, L on X, and now just let it fall. And GG. We activate Artemis, and now there's gonna be a technique here which is called the fuseless jump. So up till now we only had done the fuse. What happens is when Kratos is using magic, he can only be having the Blaze of Chaos equipped. So even though you're doing high jumps with the Medusa, you can like pull the Medusa for a bit, and then like L on X, and it's gonna be the Blaze of Chaos L on X, and then you can jump. But now that we have the second magic, we can do something called the fuseless, which is basically we have the Medusa equipped, but then we change to Hades, and by the time we are with Hades equipped, basically, the game is not gonna give another Medusa, and we will be able to jump instead. You see, right there, I did a mid-air jump without doing the fuse jump, right? So there's that. Yeah, the fuses is a very hard technique to get used to, but once you get it, it's quite easy. And it's quite useful too. You can retain a lot more momentum. So here you come here and put the school here. And we are getting almost to the end of the Pandora's Temple. So basically this is where everything comes together. We put the 2 schools, we did all the challenges, challenge of the gods, challenge of the gods, no, challenge of Hades, challenge of Atlas, challenge, all the challenges, right? And now it's time to put it all together. And I'm gonna show how. So I gotta count very precisely here so I don't lose myself. Okay, so now I gotta count 4. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yikes, I missed the artificial cancel there, but that's fine. Oops, I missed the row, but oh my god. Yeah, I missed a little bit the movement, it's not gonna be relevant. So we killed those enemies for a glitch that we were about to do in this corridor. I really hope I hit it. It's called the blind lever. It's quite precise. You gotta go really firmly, like, towards 6 o'clock in the roll dashes. If you miss just by a single bit the roll dashes, you can mess it all up. But basically, you see how I put together this eye there, this light thing. So it went through the 2 doors that we opened with schools, and it goes inside that statue, and that statue with that light, it lifts, and we will access the part where there's the Cliffs of Madness, and we will progress through the game. But before that, we have some skips to do, and the first one is blind lever. Basically, while we are having like a cutscene, you can basically still move. So that's like kind of a breakout. So you're moving during a cutscene, and you land up exactly in that room that is appearing on the cutscene right now, and you activate that lever there while not looking at Kratos. You're all gonna see. I hit it! Nice! I hit it, guys. Let's go. That's a very hard skip. Yeah, there's a consistent setup for it. Yeah, it's fine. So, yeah, it's a very hard skip. You gotta be very good at it. And yeah, I'm glad I hit it. Yeah. And basically, may I say, as we basically, when you get this lever, there is a cutscene, and when you enter this thing, there is also a cutscene. So like, that is another breakout glitch that we did, and this one actually saves time because we do this, you know, and that saves time because instead of rolling here, we just do that alone next there. Anyway, 2 seconds. That's a very hard skip right now. So wait a second. Oh, I didn't hit it. That's so unfortunate, guys. So this is a cutscene skip. It should be able to skip this cutscene, but I unfortunately risked it, and I think my fuse stomp was kind of late. My fuseless jump also was. My high jump was kind of in a bad momentum, and now I have to skip this normally. That's kind of sad. That's a 15-second time loss. That's alright. I mean, but you know, it's just that I wasn't able to show it. It's very hard because for some reason the hitbox of this cutscene is very big, you know, and that's just unfortunate. There's a guy in my stream asking if that's a rerun. I'm just gonna respond him. Saberzinho, não sei se você tá aí ainda no chat, cara, mas eu tô fazendo uma race não, eu tô fazendo uma maratona de speedrun lá nesse canal que tá no título, tá? Então eu não tô comentando muito com o chat daqui da minha live não, tá ligado? Então você acompanha por lá, pô. Por isso que eu tô falando inglês, inclusive. Ok. Shout out to Brazil. Yeah. Oh, you're so Portuguese. I love that Markiplier meme. Anyway. What is the time right now?
Only a simple
Of the
pleasure.
run?
49 hours straight every time.
Yeah. I don't know if I can get to Cliffs of Madness like sub 1 hour. I think I can.
And his fate was sealed.
Like end the Cliffs of Madness sub 1 hour.
As promised, Ares rescued his new
I don't know.
disciple, bringing forth the power of a god,
Plus minus thing just like
destroying those who would slaughter Kratos and his men.
Sorry, what you say?
As for Kratos,
I was talking about how
lonely sword and shield would fit the newest sword of his god.
they all have like all the levels probably like have like
The blades of chaos, forged in the foulest depths of Hades. Once
Yeah,
attached,
yeah.
chains remain
Because the temple was built to guard Pandora's box, and there's those bunch of challenges and all. And yeah.
in return, ultimate
It's a very fun. This is a very fun run. The thing is, it's kind of hard for beginners. I'm gonna be honest. Some techniques are very advanced, and you see, I actually missed a lot of basic stuff in this run. So yeah,
even for Kratos to pay.
it's kind of hard.
Yeah, whenever I was picking this thing, I started really Steven.
I know who it is.
I started with 2 because I told her to
Return to your master.
It is. It is. It is.
I am his no longer.
It looked easier.
Tell him he is not safe behind the
God of War 1.
I will find
I
that
didn't run God of War 1 for a while, but then I was playing it.
Just see him tremble before
So,
Yeah.
okay, this one thing. All the cutscenes, if you've noticed, the cutscenes have a black line about them. That's because the PS3 version where you're playing on the black bar with cutscenes. So you can they both follow that. Okay, so I'm going to really take that one off. This is a little skip.
Oh, fuck.
He's supposed to go around, and there's like a rope where you get a briefly see
Okay, and now here we are going to Cliff's Clip, basically. So we skip the trigger here that has some enemies, and now we try to hit the clip. So I hope it's gonna be clean, and I'm not gonna... Okay, nice, I hit it cleanly. And now we just gotta go a little bit backtracking because we gotta get the trigger for this scenario. We got it because the music stopped, so that's a music cue right there. And we gotta move, and this satyr can quite interfere on that. Yeah, that satyr is kind of RNG-ish. This is a big wall skip, basically. Similarly to Cliff's Clip, we gotta backtrack a little to get a loading trigger. We can't go directly into that wall, even though it is the production wall. Oh my god, oh, okay, thanks god there's a checkpoint here. I missed my jumps a little bit. Yeah, that's what I was supposed to do. Yeah. Yeah. So here we go like that. Oh, that jump is kind of hard. I'm gonna tell you what, this jump is kind of not easy. Yes, nice.
Yeah, these things are like actually kind of like, they're even like fast as a hard part.
Yeah, exactly.
It's supposed to swing away.
Exactly. The jumps there are actually kind of hard on the rope.
So whether it's just these ropes with like really like throwing something down there too.
Yeah, 100%. That's why. So here there is a cycle skip. I'm gonna get to that. Basically, we are going to upgrade a certain amount here to be able to do this cycle skip. Oh, am I going to be able to get it? I think I will, but with R1. Yeah. So the ideal stuff, if not with this R1, this R1 loses a little bit of time, but it's fine. So I basically skip at a cycle there of having to wait for the platform to jump. This is Tom skip. Tom skip, yeah.
So there's like a board there that you can see that can
High jumps.
You get what I mean.
High jumps, high jumps.
Not infinite. Not infinite. They just look at something. And then you skip we're basically ending. We're basically really ending under or something.
What?
There's gonna be like a staircase here, and then there's gonna be a fight against a few enemies. But you don't really fight them.
Yeah, there's a panorama skip that I just did right there. There's a panorama skip right there. Yeah, and here, yeah.
You're gonna wait the fight is really
Yeah, we just go through the in the top of the barrier. So that's a lot of skips to explain really fast. So we were talking about the one where I just L1X'd in that barrier. But this other one here that I just did with high jumps, it's used to skip basically an Athena and Pandora's box cutscene. Basically, this is the biggest cutscene skip of the game right now, and I really gotta concentrate for it. But Seth can explain it.
So you're basically gonna push Pandora's box all the way back to normal. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It looks like you're actually pushing all the way back backwards.
Impales you.
Realizes that you've gotten both. So you throw a giant metal spike and impales for the sky and go to hell. But you skip it by like, basically the sound in this game when you push things, you can also kick them to push them at a distance. It's gonna kick the box. He's gonna roll backwards, and that's gonna prevent the touching something, and he's just gonna be in series already. He's gonna just start there. If he fails this, it's like a 3-minute time loss.
Yeah, but I didn't. Let's go.
You got it, my guy.
Yeah.
You know you're good.
Yeah, there is a setup there to make that possible. Well, we already are past the biggest potential time loss of the run, so that's good. I'm probably gonna be able to do the cycle skip here. Oh, rip. Almost able to do the cycle skip. There's a cycle skip on those rotating thing, you can say.
The idea of this one, you know that this kind of cool, football, stuff, they're really like that. Like 2 powers, and you hit most powers at the bottom. But it's at the end of the run, so it's like, you gotta like, gotta keep it cool. You gotta keep it cool. You gotta keep it cool. There's also gonna be a few fights here, but I don't know how they work.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically we gotta go to here very fast and do a fuseless jump here, and that guarantees that we will get the cycle skip. Basically those spikes work in cycles, and you gotta count your dashes correctly to fit the cycle, and the cycle skip there works, and we even restart here to get the correct cycle. But the cycle skip there works because if we were a little bit slower, like we'd have to wait another 14 seconds to get the correct cycle. So here is just the second pillar. It's quite self-explanatory, but I have some quite tight setups for no reason. There is a lot safer setups, but I just like these anyway.
Yeah, I also like this one.
Yeah. Nah, you get it. You memorize it fast. It's very easy to memorize. Anyway, you kill those first. Those first. Oh my god! You kill the first sighter, all right, and then you activate this, and yeah. There is a certain order to kill them to do a thing, where you send Hades like that, and then you just leave, right? So you just activate the Hades power. I'm just gonna kill this one, and I'm gonna activate Hades power and like leave. Oh, actually, never mind. That was not even needed. Now there's a little precise jump here. Okay. I actually missed the strat. I miscounted the satyrs. You gotta kill a certain amount of satyrs. Unfortunately, I miscounted that. That happens. That's unfortunate. But yeah. That jump is kind of hard too. But yeah. Anyway. And now we go back to the top. Basically, we go back to the top by a gravedigger that we never even met, because we just swim through. Yeah.
So this is like the rope, and you can actually like jump off and do some swings and jump back on. So it's like a little bit tricky. And then he's gonna do another blackout here for stick to touch the blade bigger touching these scrapers. So you see that right?
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
You're gonna take the rest of the run. I think they're like get the thing that very.
Yeah, here is a very precise. Yeah, there's this trigger that of this battle that creates the barrier there, and we skip that by doing a very precise dash to the left. And now it's Aries 1 skip, which is quite hard. I actually missed this quite a lot in my run. I think I lost like 2 to 3 minutes in this part. So there is an actual chance that there's probably a PB chance in this run if I hit this first try. So we'll see. If I don't hit it as well, it's just fine. I mean, it's a very hard skip. And if you miss it, you basically go back a long way. I'm just gonna do this safely too. Oh, by the way, you see I missed there. That's like already like 20 to 21 second time loss. It's a very precise in walk. I tried to do it safely, and I basically did a bad movement. Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this safely, really. Just gonna do this safely. Just for the marathon. Okay, here we are, and now... Nice, I actually got that in the best possible way, which is like, not the actual best possible way, it's like 3 high jumps is very close to being the best. There is a way which we should do, it's like 2 high jumps, but it's very precise, and it's probably not worth it. So the way that most people try to do is that way with 3 high jumps, and basically your whole life is an illusion. Ares was never giant. It's just a scenery and optical illusion that he's giant that gives this impression, you know? Oh, shit. I missed the quick time event there. That was my bad. I got kinda nervous. Yeah, that was my bad. Time loss. It happens. Let me just see my time. 1:02:24. Wait, guys, there's probably a chance I can PB this. There's probably a chance I can PB this. For real, wait, 1:02:24? 1:02:24? I got Ares 1 like second try, and it was quite clean, to be honest. Just one mistake. That didn't cost me as much as my mistakes cost me in the run. So let me just see one thing. Wait a second, guys. I could be getting a PB here.
Recently got a PB and she was like 2 minutes ahead. She lost almost all of it, so the PB was only like...
Yeah, in Ares 1. In Ares 1. I got a PB by 5 seconds because of that. Wait a moment, guys. Yo, I'm gonna get a PB. No, wait, no. Let's not get excited. Let's not get excited. Let me see this. Wait, 1:02:04, 1:02:05, 1:02:06, 1:02:07. Wait. Guys, I am 24 seconds ahead of my PB. I am 24 seconds ahead of my PB, and I have time save on clones. I just gotta get good RNG on Ares 2. But I gotta get good clones, guys. So the clones battle is quite intense. I'm gonna shut up for a little, okay? But the intention here is to basically kill the first ones with Blaze of Chaos, and the rest you deal with the Artemis. That's it. so we just gotta do like clean swipes here with the Blaze of Artemis. They are kind of glitched. They can like, for some reason, want to hug the family, which is quite a bad time loss to have, actually. Yeah, that was a pretty solid clones. That was a pretty solid clones. I am ahead of my PB. Certainly, I'm like 30 seconds ahead of my PB. Like, unless like Ares 2 gives me like 30 consecutive better RNGs, I will get a PB here. Okay? That just shows how bad my PB is. I already told this on the beginning of the race. Sorry, on the beginning of the marathon. Yeah. Yikes, guys. Yikes. Yeah. That's crazy, guys. I'm excited. It's always exciting to get PBs, no matter what. Yeah. Holy. Yeah, put it in charge. There's not much run left. There's not much run left. Okay, so let's see. Please. Wait, I'm just gonna battle him off. I don't care. I'm crazy, dude. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna battle him off. I don't wanna risk having bad RNG and everything. You know, that's it. I battled him off. I don't care. It didn't lose me any time. Okay, so guys, let me tell you all something about this Ares 2 battle. Okay, it's very funny. It doesn't save time. Getting this battle fast does not save time. What happens is, once you kill this, once you kill Ares, you're going to go into Olympus, and basically Olympus has a very big loading, but it uses the time of the Ares 2 battle to load. So if you have a very slow battle, the game is gonna use that time to load the Olympus. So you're gonna have a small loading on Olympus. But if you have a very fast battle, you're gonna have a shorter loading. Sorry, if you have a fast battle, you're gonna have a bigger loading. You see? Like, it's inversely proportional. If you have a good fast battle, you're gonna have a small, big loading, and if you have a big battle, you're gonna have a small loading. And so there is no time save in Ares 2. There is a way to hit kill him, and it doesn't save time. It's crazy, really. It's been tested before, and yeah, it's just funny. So I will still PB this. After this, there is no more glitches. There's nothing. You just basically gotta go to Olympus, and it's basically time. And that's it. We sit to the throne. We get the God of War throne, and that's it. There's a lot of concepts we missed by because, of course, this is a run. There is a lamb glitch, which is linear air momentum glitch, which is like doing an attack close to the ground. It's gonna basically cancel the attack, but it's gonna give you... How can I explain this? It's gonna cancel the attack, but it's not gonna cancel the momentum of the air that it has. So for example, the yellow next, it has that crazy air momentum where it's like it keeps you in the air a little bit. If you attack close to the ground, that LNX is going to be cancelled, but that staying in the air is not going to. So you can use that to gain momentum and do bigger high jumps, more precise high jumps. And you know, there's a lot of techniques like that. There's a fuse jump, the fuse stomp, which I found. I've done it quite a lot of times during the run. There is fuse jumping, fuseless jumping, you know, dash rolling orders, Medusa cancels, Archer cancels, and all of that. Some stuff I kind of just missed, but it's fine. Well, a PB is very great here, even more considering the bad start that I had. And yeah, 110 guys. It was a very good run. In the terms of like inconsistent in the skips. Sacrifice wasn't great. I'm really sad at sacrifice because I found a time save that is quite consistent. It is to do 8+4. But for some reason I was just not feeling well, I was just not getting it. I have not been getting it recently, you know. So I just did 10+7, it's fine. What can I do? Anyway. Yeah, it's when we sit on the throne actually.
Oh wait, chat, spam the banger. The banger.
Nice. And what's the time? 1:11. Guys, for some reason it didn't split. Okay. Yeah, it was 1:11:07. Yeah. It's still a PB. Yeah. It didn't split, guys. A funny thing about this marathon is that I'm having to I have to play this without the keyboard and without the mouse because I have to put the webcam and the controller display and the video capture, and so by doing those I only have 4 USB ports in my PC, so I can't split. I put an auto splitter to start the run and I put another to finish it, but it didn't finish. But well, that's an 1:11:07 guys. PB?
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
I don't know, man. I'll just say something. Trash actually got the current road record during a race, during a championship, and yeah. And what happens is that it's like we kind of grind so much doing resets because the beginning of the game is very reset dense. So you gotta like do a lot of resets. You gotta play a lot the beginning of the game, and we don't focus too much on doing resetless, but we realize when we do resetless we kind of get our objectives because we are trying to be more consistent instead of trying to time save the most or do something like that, you know. So I think that's why anyway, so that's it. Who's to come now? Oh, I'm the last one of the day.
You're the last run. You're the last run of the night. We are about to transition here and do our little signing off deal. But,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, what a way to close off, right? Because I got a PB.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Legendary game, legendary PB there. That was fucking. I love watching that game. That game was great. I love that game.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. Bye, guys.
Yeah. Awesome. Take care.
See ya.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow, Sag.
So now I just leave.